The story of Disney Channel's Miranda Cosgrove, Bridget Mendler disappearing from the spotlight has always been one of the biggest wonders to me. Bridget started off on Disney Channel as nothing more than a reoccurring guest on Wizards of Waverly Place. The Disney Channel casting directors evidently loved her work on Wizards of Waverly Place, so they decided to have her star in Good Luck Charlie, which is arguably one of the most successful shows that's ever graced the network. The writers of Good Luck Charlie wrote in a bunch of subplots to episodes that involved Bridget Mendler's character singing, which served as a soft launch to a potential music career on the horizon for her. Enter Lemonade Mouth. Bridget Mendler was finally given her own Disney Channel original movie alongside Haley Kiyoko and Adam Hicks, which served as a full-on launch to her solo music career. 1 year later, Bridget Mendler released her debut album under Disney's record company, Hollywood Records, titled Hello, My Name Is. Bridget's hit-filled debut album peaked at number 20 on the Billboard Top 200, and her leading hit off that album, Ready or Not, peaked at number 49. Another notable single off that album was Hurricane. This is by far one of my favorite songs of all time. But after Bridget released her debut album in 2012 under Disney's record label, Hollywood Records, she remained silent in the music space for about 4 years. In 2016, Bridget finally returned to music with an EP titled Nemesis, but it wasn't under Disney's record label, Hollywood Records. This proved to be a really risky move for Bridget's career. She could have been the next Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, but she decided to run away from the Disney machine entirely. I honestly think the only reason Bridget stepped away from the big Disney machine, Hollywood Records, was because they had creative differences. I feel like Disney wanted her to go more pop, like she did in her debut album, and Bridget evidently wanted to go more indie pop, like her 4 songs she released on Nemesis, which I gotta give Bridget a lot of respect. That shows that she doesn't really care about being pushed into the limelight, and she stayed true to her artistic integrity, so that's pretty cool. Even though Bridget's music around this time went unnoticed, she did release some bangers. Can't Bring This Down is a hit. I don't care what anybody says. And on the acting front, she's done some one-off appearances on TV shows and a couple movies, but she hasn't done any work since 2019. And Bridget hasn't released any music since 2017 either. So what is she doing now? Well, apparently she decided to leave show business behind entirely and attend Harvard Law. What? And she also recently got married, so good for you, Bridget. During Bridget's hiatus from music and acting, she's also been off social media until November of last year. She tweeted "Hello World" and it said "K, sit tight for news." A lot of people thought this was Bridget teasing her comeback to music, but there's been headlines for years now about Bridget returning to acting and singing, so who knows if she'll ever come back to show business.